Kenya Tam here, the people's social worker, and of course the founder of Empowerment Clique with the Kenya Tam. And I am still continuing to celebrate this month of March, which is ding-a-ling-a-ling, Social Workers Month. So I just want to come on here and just express how humbling, rewarding, frustrating, crazy, and joyous, adventurous, and so many opportunities that can arise from being a social worker. This is no easy task. When I started my journey back in 2015, first coming right out of college and working with, at the time, substance abuse clients, and of course doing a lot of youth education work and creating curriculums and working with staff to design their life around work and after work and if they're thinking about going to college and any other things in between life, supervising and being supervised and learning really early. Burnout is sometimes masked as being lazy or distant or frustrated. And being in this field, it has its rewards and it also has its moments where you ask yourself, is it worth me staying in this field? Being licensed and moving forward in life is one of the most um, rewarding and amazing things, that I can do in my field. It leveraged me to be able to be a trusted voice and people come to me for endless advice. And I'm able to give that back in any way I can. I learned in my journey as being a social worker that I need to also take care of myself. I still struggle with that. I still struggle with asking for help and wanting to take the help knowing that is needed. I'm getting better at it. Trust me when I tell you. And it feels amazing when you find people who actually fit in line with your vision and or visions. Um, I realized later on, especially during the pandemic, that, social work, it has a vast amount of doorways that you can get into when you're dealing with not just, people. We just don't do paperwork. We just don't have you sitting on a couch and us in a chair with our glasses on, pen to pad, writing down your problems. I've said many times before that we are the gateway to many, 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 many opportunities, careers, leveraging from the White House. I mean, we know, but the White House, yes, hospitals, schools, creating and designing, programs, people. And I've learned that I was doing that subconsciously and subliminally through the years and not knowing that taking those talents, I was able to create the Empowerment Clique and the People Social Worker, years apart from one another and countless other programs and designs. And I just want to come on here and talk to anyone directly who is thinking about going back to school. I'm thinking about starting their career or degree in the helping field, whether that be licensed mental health practitioner, a social worker, a mental health counselor. I'm just a social worker. But if you're thinking about doing that, be in it for the love of how you can help people, but of course help yourself. I am not going to sit here and tell you that you should not make money in this field. You better make money in this field, especially when you are looking to be really good at something. I always tell any of my mentees, hone in on something that really excites you, that you can talk about for hours and never get tired of talking about it. And you can give information to people and they can utilize it. That will help you be able to create another lane, another roadmap for you to go down. I so happen to enjoy working with youth, creating designs and creating curriculums, as well as working with women. So a lot of my work, you will always hear me gravitating towards young people and women. And it took me a long time to figure that niche out, but the moment it clicked, I've been like tunnel vision since. And so I find that whenever someone is looking to start all this revamp or go back to school for the first time or second time, MSWs are, and I'm just saying this, I'm sure it's being said, is going to be like having being a doctor, because you definitely is needed everywhere. And I know I'm probably talking far-fetched on just seeing a doctor, but I wholeheartedly am very happy that I decided to go back to school to get this degree. It took me a couple of years to figure out that I can take this and pivot anywhere. I'm very much a liberal arts type of person where I love a little bit of everything. I'm multi-passionate in anything I do, but I had to also like tone it down for the sake of me not burning myself out. I cannot tell you to do 1,000 things and then, what's the direction if you can't make it through all those things? So this is for the ones that are going through a hell of a lot right now too as well, and trying to discover or rediscover or find your step in your balance in life. Finding a therapist, finding someone you could talk to. They have so many programs and so many places where you can go and you can meet like-minded people that are still going through something you're going through. It only takes one person for you to understand, or we're going through what you're going through, and you will feel like you're not alone and you feel like you're at home. This is for the ones that are out here and have the degree and want to know, what should I do with it? The sky's the limit. We are out here singing and dancing and loving exactly what we do. I've never seen so many social workers now be able to gracefully be happy in their rhythm. Whether you have an LMS, a LC, or MSW, you can find your corner in the ring. It is so much out here for everyone. And I am wholeheartedly saying that, and I'm saying it because I'm a testimony to it. As I create my visions from scratch, and some of these things you don't reinvent the wheel for. But I am here to say happy Social Worker Month to every single one of you social workers out there, in every four corners, six corners, eight corners of the world. This is a month of, I think, every month, honestly. But since, March is here and this is what we're celebrating, I definitely will be talking a lot about what social work means to me. So if you are new to my channel, please like and subscribe. I have over 60 videos now just talking about a gamut of things from empowerment to loving yourself to when you're in the middle of, as you grow older. I'm happy to say that I just turned 50 and I am having an epic second half of my life. And I have so much more to give and I feel good. I look good, and why not do a little bit more good for people out there? So please, if you are new, if you have been here before, thank you for staying. If you are new, welcome to the Empowerment Clique with Ila Kenya, as well as I do have a gamut of things I give out. Right now, my free detox guide, which is at my stand store. The link will be in the description. If you're interested, take it, share it, bring it back, and let's talk about it. But for all my social workers out there, happy Social Workers Month. This is a vibe check. Thanks.